hop shove it. Okay, for the Fakie Bigspin, you're going to want to put your front foot about, I don't know. You can start off in the middle if you want, but I never put it in the middle because I used to always land either far on the tail or I wouldn't land on the board at all because it goes shooting out somewhere. So I put it around 3 inches from the bolts, like this. It's pretty much in the middle, but not directly in the middle. And it's at a slight angle. And there's a little bit of room for my toes, but not that much. Your back foot is going to be solid on the tail. It's going to be at this kind of an angle or this kind of an angle, whichever one you choose. And you can also have it flat if you want. It's basically your own preference with your back foot. So, like, I like to have it somewhat at this angle and more on the board than off the board. Like this. So, basically, what you want to do while you're riding Fakie, you're going to start to wind up your shoulders a little bit so that you're looking at your front of your board. Since you're riding Fakie, you're going to wind up your shoulders so that you can get your front of your board. And once you start to unwind your shoulders, you're going to start to do a body varial. So you're pretty much, you're basically going to wind up your shoulders a little bit. You don't have to wind them up that much. Start to unwind. And then, some people like to pop their Fakie Bigspin, but I don't. And give it a slight push down and just start to look directly behind you. And you should almost be at 90 degrees, but when your board's at like 180. And once you start to turn and you're at your 90-degree body varial right now, you're going to let your board go. It's going to basically get a 360 shove it, spin out of it. So you're going to start to wind up, and when you let go, you should be at 90 degrees. And then the board, and then at this point, when it does a 180 spin, you should be finished, almost completely finished with your body varial. You should be like this, but your board should be like still under you. And then once it's about to finish the spin, catch with your back foot. It's a little easier. And sometimes if it's better, you can like land back still and just put it out, or you can land all 360 and do that. That's left. But unless you get really good, you can do a full 360 and land on it perfectly. Sometimes it's safer that the board goes shooting out, and that'll happen because you're doing your body varial too early. Like when you're already like at 90 degrees when you start to spin the board, and that'll make the board just go out to the side of you, and you don't want to do that. So just try to time your body varial perfectly. You should be at 90 when your board's at 180, and you should be at 180 when your board's at 360. Land